Hello, I'm back with some Escape from Tarkov, and today it's another day where patch day has arrived. So we've got some new items in the game, and we'll start off with the most obvious, which is going to be the MP7. Now this is available for you to get from the mechanic. You can actually get this at level 1 as long as you have a Bitcoin line around. Now if you don't have a Bitcoin line around, get yourself into customs, spawn in a couple of times, hopefully you'll get the older spawn, should I say. Next to that bus, get inside, grab the 310 key, and you should have an endless supplies of bitcoins. Now I'm guessing this is going to be available for you to buy at some point once you level up, since the patch is only a couple hours old and everybody's level 1. I'm guessing level 2, level 3 mechanic, maybe even level 4 will have this available for you to actually buy. Now the next thing that's in the game, it's going to be the Flea Market. Now you can still go back and do the old trades like the way you used to. But another thing that they've added in is the Flea Market, where you can scroll through certain things, see exactly what you're looking for, instead of sort of going through your trader all the way down and looking for the exact piece that you need, and is there all sort of mix up there. Now it's a bit more organized, shall we say. Everything's sort of in the right place. You'll need to be level 5 if you want to start trading, so it's only going to be a matter of time before you'll see a lot of players starting to put items up for sale. If you want to be paying that kind of price, I mean, it's going to be up to you depending on what you need and how desperate you are for that item. I mean, the trading is still available in most discords, the sort of the trading channels and things like that. I don't know what's that going to do to discords. You probably still will have that, but more of it will happen in game, and that's a pretty cool thing because you don't want to wait for somebody, I don't know, 12 hours while he gets off work, school, whatever he's working, gets home to be able to buy whatever you need. So you can do it a bit quicker this way. And the last but not least thing in the game, I managed to hurt myself pretty bad here, so I can show you how the animations work and how some of the new stuff they put into the game. So we've got a whole array of medicine I have on me. I managed to get a couple of them. I managed to get some food, some drink, everything in there, so we'll just see how it all sort of works. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind with this is that the only thing that really changes is that you will not be able to sprint anymore. So the animations are in, they look pretty cool, they look really nice, but you can still walk as you are fixing yourself. If you're bandaging, if you're using a Salua, if you're using an IFAK, if you're using cheese or whatever you're using, you will still be able to walk while performing one of these animations, whether that be eating, drinking something, or using a medical item. At least it gives you a little bit more of a chance to move away from somebody or something hitting at you or shooting at you, while you're not having to stay still. Say if you remember back in the old days and DayZ times, you wouldn't be able to move at all. You kind of just wiggled left and right and that was it. You sort of stood still until you actually bandaged. So I don't know if that's going to be something they'll be implementing later on, that you have to stay still to bandage. But for now you can still walk and you can get yourself into cover. Now just to cover a few patch notes, I'm going to have the whole thing in the description so you can check that out yourself. Ergonomics is now calculated in a different way. Mods value added to the characteristics of the weapon that they are placed on. The skill and armor penalties are still added as a percentage. That's going to be something interesting to find out how that's going to work. Blunt damage now depends on armor class and bullet penetration ratio. 21:9 monitor support. You've got the new MP7A1 SMG, the new mechanic quest Tarkov Marksman series. That's a new quest for the mechanic also. Ability to place player tags in containers in the stash. Bullet hits will drain stamina by different algorithms. A quantity of stamina taken depends on the bullet damage, a bulletproof vest present, and so on. Flea Market, obviously, and the first iteration of player rankings has been added, and food animations and med consumption. It's not the first or the final, well, it is the first, but not the final iteration. They'll be adding new ones, and they'll be refined in due time. They've also added plenty of mods for the Mosin. If Mosin's one of your favorite weapons, now you can have plenty of stuff for you to use and abuse in the game, as it were. There's going to be tons of stuff for you to choose and customize your Mosin. And one thing that I wanted to try out just before we end today's video is going to be the sort of medicine, the painkillers in particular, and the morphine. I wanted to see how that works, so I'm just going to go and push into this wall. I should be able to take a little bit of damage. Well, this is not going to break my leg. It'll have the same effect because I just wanted to test out how a painkiller sort of animation looks and how the morphine animation looks. So it looks like it's 4 and 5. Well, that was pretty short. That was pretty quick. Nice and to the point. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think I like the second one a little bit better when it comes to an animation. I was kind of hoping that he's going to shoot it in his leg or something like that. You can still go about doing it the old way, like if you want to drag and drop something onto a part of your body that's been badly hurt, you can still do it the old-fashioned way. As for the MP7, I didn't really cover it in this video too much because I want to leave that as a separate video. We'll cover that. We'll go through the stats, through the ammo, through how it does and how it performs versus PMCs and factory and armor and that sort of stuff. So we'll leave in that as a separate thing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.